friend is somebody that love you, a friend is somebody that care for you, a friend is somebody that got your best interests at heart. A friend is not somebody that's trying to tear you down, and a friend is not somebody that's trying to set you up for failure. Recognize what a friend is. Recognize who y'all friends are, because a lot of people y'all got in y'all circle are not y'all friends. They don't have y'all best interests at heart. Man, I woke up this morning, it's 3 a.m. I couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm just like y'all. I'm human just like y'all. I get on my social media and I found something that was very interesting to me. And when I seen it, I tried to overlook it. I didn't want to give it no attention. I wanted to go back to sleep, wake up, hit the gym, and go about my day. But I couldn't be real if I didn't do this. I couldn't be who I am if I didn't do this. The reason for me jumping on this internet, I have fun when I get on here. Sometimes I do a little trolling when I get on here, but most of the time, I'm gonna say something that's 100 when I get on here. Now listen, I've been covering this full extra thing. I did 2 videos on it. And it's no disrespect. Whoever look at it as disrespect, they just don't got common sense. A lot of people were shocked that he went back to jail because he was doing good. And then I did another video, what's his name? Too Gangster for YouTube. I did a video with him. He was basically, having a little fun with the situation. I did a reaction to it. So I spoke on that and I said, nah, man, you put a little 10 on it, man. He ain't doing all that. He not reading no Bible scriptures when he run into his enemies in the county jail. Now, if he not taking phase, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to get out, get back to the money, and have fun in this life that we live. That's what it's about. It ain't about sitting up in the jail like no caged animal. It ain't about that. It ain't about taking no phase until one day somebody get the best of you and you can't recover from that. The young man have a reputation of handling his business when he incarcerated. And all we got is our name out here, right? All we got is our name. When we on this social media, we get in this social media space, we gotta protect our image, right? We all get that. Skip Townsend, I don't know him. Shout out to Skip Townsend, respect. He spoke highly of the dude because he understand, he's older. He's older than me. He understand that what you put on this internet, a lot of people is looking. And 9 times out of 10, the reason why the young man is in jail, 9 times out of 10 is because this reputation that he have, and sometimes he get himself caught up in these street activities or whatever the case may be, but it's being monitored. It got to be monitored in order for them to keep on arresting him as much as they arrest him. And just like any other dude from the neighborhood or these hoods out here in LA, Compton, Watts, Long Beach, you always have them certain individuals that's always targeted by the police. Anyway, man, I woke up and I looked at my social media, and somehow Lupe, y'all know who Lupe is. She's the driver that used to drive Crip Mac around, and she's one of his best friends, but she's also poison to the black community. Even though she represents a black neighborhood gang and all that, she still is poison to our community. Because let me tell y'all something. I remember when Crip Mac was out, man, and he was getting in trouble, and dudes would get on the internet and they'd troll and they'd talk about it. Even if they was talking good, she would make sure that she brought it to his attention. She would bring it to his attention, and she likes to get these recorded phone calls. I think she's a federal agent, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can take it as disrespect. I'm not one of the ones that's gonna bow down to nothing. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I speak up for us. I think she's a fed, she's a police. She records these phone conversations of these young black men, and she get them saying some of the most craziest things, and then she upload it to the internet. After this black man, Skip Townsend, peacemaker, positive dude for the black community that he been doing on the internet, he always pushing the peace. He put a message out there that we all seen, saying that Fort Estridge is doing good. He ain't causing no trouble. He doing his thing, regardless if he was in there tearing it up like he say he is. That's nobody's business outside of what these dudes is trying to do, make sure they got a good reputation. She put it out there and put the video that I'm gonna play. He going on one. I'm in here tearing it up. I'm gonna tear it up every time I come up in here. If y'all come up in here, I'm gonna tear it up. Why would you put that message out there now if his parole officer monitoring everybody that he hangs with, or if the police monitoring everybody he hang with, and they see this, the first thing gonna say is, listen, we got him again. He ain't gonna, This was what making these dudes targets, man. These police don't want to see us winning. They don't want to see us up. They don't want to see us with no bread. Why would you load that up? You are a police. She keep on loading this police activity up. Crip Mac. Luckily, he got the little time that he got. But if it was something serious, and he was on that phone running his mouth, and you recording it and loading up, you ain't doing nothing but stacking more evidence. Now, I know some of y'all gonna say, well, it ain't her fault. It's their fault. They keep on putting themselves in this position. They keep on loading this stuff up. They want the attention. It ain't her fault. It's their fault because they should know better than put this on the internet or record it for her to put on the internet. They should know better. They want that attention. I know that's what a lot of y'all gonna say. But regardless, this is supposed to be your friend. That's why I said in the beginning, a friend is somebody that's gonna uplift you, not bring you down. So what y'all gonna say in the comments, y'all not looking at it because half of y'all don't even have the mental mindset to even think past go. A lot of y'all is young, so y'all thinking on the young mentality. Y'all not thinking. A lot of people gonna call me after this video like they always call me for these videos, but I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I'ma keep it 100. If y'all can't understand that, then so what? And matter of fact, when they call me, I'm not even answering the phone calls. I don't even want to talk to y'all no more. The people with no common sense, if you got common sense, we can have a conversation. If you don't, I'm ignoring you. I don't care nothing you talking about. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. Ain't nobody running from nothing. Ain't no cowards, no busters, none of that over here. Only thing I'm telling y'all is this woman that y'all claim to be y'all friend is poison. She's poison to the black community. She keep on setting y'all up for failure. Well, y'all setting yourself up. But she's putting gas on the fire. She putting gas on the fire by keep loading up these county jail phone calls with these young black men who under distress. I don't care who you is. I don't care how tough you want to make it seem. A lot of dudes get up in that jailhouse. They don't want to be up in there. They don't want to be missing their family. They don't want to be missing their mama. They don't want to be missing their kids. They want to come back out here, get this money, eat this good food, go to these cool, luxurious places, have sex with these fine females, unless you go the other way. Now, if you don't like to have fun and you like to sit up in jail, then maybe that's a place for you. Maybe these phone calls should be uploaded if that's what you like. But I look at it as it's a setup, man. It's a setup for failure. It's a setup for failure. Get back on the streets and win. I want to see the dude win. He's a soldier. He's a warrior. He's a black man. He's still young. He's young. I'm older than him, so I think a little different because I've been there. I was also one of the dudes that used to like to tear it up. I was also one of the dudes that kept me a knife when I was in the pen. I was also one of the dudes that I'm gonna bust on you. We gonna get out and all that, but I'm gonna bust on you and get you up out of here. That was my program. I was also one of them young dudes that like to fire that pistol, all that squabbing and all that. I used to fire that pistol, and when we get out, But I used to like to do all that. The stuff that came with it. So I know better now because it ain't did nothing but land me to these places. When I got there and I sat back and I thought and I said, man, none of that was worth it. The streets really don't love me. Man, the streets didn't love me. They can't love me because I'm sitting up in here. I'm hungry right now. Ain't nobody sending me no money. I'm toe up. I got to hustle up in here. I got to grind. Luckily, I had a hustle mentality, a hustle spirit where I knew how to grind and hustle when I was locked up in jail. Man, anyway, man, that's why I couldn't go back to sleep. I didn't want to touch this topic. I got homies from out that boy neighborhood, Baby Runner and all them homie solid dudes, a few dudes, man. I know a whole lot of dudes from over there. I just felt like, why is this woman so much in a rush to put something up that can possibly hurt a dude that's in the position that he in to try to get out and get back to winning? Yeah, man, she gotta use her head, man, because she's poison. In my opinion, I think the woman is the police. That's just my opinion, because this is not her first time loading up audio with these dudes, pumping them up. I wouldn't say pumping them up, but she's spreading the poison to them because they don't know what's going on. They ain't got no phone on county jail. And if she's the only one they talking to, she's putting gas on the fire for them to react. And all she doing is getting the negative part of the conversation. She's not getting the good part of the conversation where he's saying, man, I want to get back out there and get back to the money. I want to get back to my family. I want to get back to my kids. I love y'all. I miss y'all. She's not putting that part of the conversation up. She putting the part of the conversation that could hurt somebody in the position that he in. Because like I said, because if the police is following his friends, that's more evidence. Look, he's a menace to society. All he talking about is this. All he talking about is is tearing it up in here. And she's recording it. They already got it recorded on the phones in the county jail, in the penitentiary. Every time you jump on them phones, the whole conversation is recorded. So why are you pumping these dudes up, or why is you giving these dudes negative information for them to get excited? That's a better word to say. Why are you making them so excited to where they feel like they gotta go crazy and haywire? You did the same thing with Crip Mac. I watched Crip Mac do the same thing because of you. You are poison. Don't no real friend do that. You are a poison. You are a cancer to this community. You're not black. You from a black gang, but you do all this crazy, weird stuff that could hurt somebody in the position they is. Man, it's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Now I can go back to sleep. I'm fit to go home, take me a shower, eat me a healthy meal, hit the gym, get my workout in. Hopefully I reach somebody with these conversations. We could joke, we could laugh at another time. But right now, I just feel like we need to pay attention to what we do. Pay attention to what we say. Pay attention to how we get on this internet and conduct ourselves, because sometimes it can hurt us. I'm gone, man.
Neighborhood, bro.
Nigga, Clubhouse, nigga, Vernon Avenue, nigga, you know what it is. The terrorists in this Vernon Avenue, nigga, come to the 2,000 floor, get socked out, nigga. You don't care, nigga. Vernon Avenue, crib, dead homies. 4.0, nigga, alone, nigga.
This call is being recorded.
Oh, Vernon Avenue, crib, nigga. Let me hear. Vernon Avenue, crib, I'll be back off the back. Back, dead homies, I'm gonna tear this until I come back. Dead homies, off the back. Back, Vernon Avenue, crib. But if you come in this motherfucker, I'll suck your. I ain't giving no passes either. Vernon Avenue, crib, I'll be back.
Neighborhood, bro.